2 feet meetings. Talking about meetings, I'm in a conference in Agile Estonia, like this, and I have found somebody who has a huge experience with meetings, and I want to ask this person a few questions. So, all right, please, let's start. And hello.
Hello,
So, maybe what's your name first?
my
And
name is Juan Gutierrez, and I'm the VP of Engineering at Estonian company, Estonian startup called Escoro.
nice. All right. So we actually don't have a lot of time, and it's a quick one, quick flash interview, or how to put it. So my few questions are about the meeting and how we meet people and gatherings. So can you share what's your take on how meetings have changed in the last 5 years? Have they changed
So
somehow?
you mean meetings in the
Meetings
organizations?
in organizations,
Okay.
yes, in teams, yeah.
Yeah, so in our case, it has changed a lot drastically because we started working 4 days a week. So we are a 4 days a week company, and actually we realized meetings were very inefficient and taking a lot of time. So in order to make possible the change to move to 4 days work week, we changed the meetings drastically. So we decreased the time. We have always an agenda with clear objectives. Um, we actually have the rule that people can leave the meetings if they don't feel inclusive, or they don't have basically enough ideas to
Oh,
participate, or the
that's
meeting is
nice.
not for
That's really
them.
nice.
And actually, we also have open meetings as well, where people can come and contribute, and we are more like general open. So we make distinctions on the meetings needs as well. So,
Super. Sounds very nice and very interesting. So the next thing is about you yourself. So do you more like organize meetings or are you more participant?
I mean, in my role, both, to be honest. When we are talking about the organization as such, I'm participant, like for instance in management meetings or in roadmaps and so on. But then obviously, as I'm having the whole engineering, or I'm responsible for the whole engineering, I'm also creating few meetings. Not
Okay.
many, as I said, we have reduced a lot, but I mean, I do both.
And then what's your biggest challenge or pain in the meetings that you attend or maybe organize yourself? Could you summarize what's your biggest like?
Well, it is always who to include. I mean, there are meetings that it is very clear who to include to start with, but in some of the cases, you still see that you have invited maybe too many or too few. Like going to the right spot is always complicated. It's always complicated,
Oh
and
yeah,
even if we have these open policies, still I think we could improve on that.
yeah, I know, I understand, and I feel you because this is a challenging part. Yeah. All right, thank you for this. And in general, these days, what do you think? Do we include and involve people enough in our organizational decisions, organizational problem solving? So, what do you think about this? Do we do it enough, or can we be better at that?
I think you can always be better on that. Obviously, there are companies working in very different ways. I think, generally speaking, we can improve on that. Even in Scoro in particular, I think we have done huge steps towards improving that, but definitely can be better because it's always difficult to get to the right point, where it
Yeah.
is balanced.
Yeah, balance is a good thing. I agree. And I just remembered one more thing that's not on my list of basic questions,
Oi.
but do you know about the open space meeting format?
Yes, of course. Yeah, I've used
Are
it.
you practicing it?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, great. This is
Definitely.
this is great. Yeah, because I have my own experience with open spaces, and to be honest, I'll just switch the cameras so we can be seeing both of us. And open spaces, this another live example here. Open spaces are really nice meetings that get people into the room and then allow people to move around. It's very democratic and very powerful at the same time.
Agree.
And,
We
and
have we
yeah,
have we have used it more when we have been talking about more internal events or things like that, and
internal
we have
events.
we have
Yeah,
used
yeah,
that type
yeah.
of format, not in all cases, but in many cases. So yeah,
Yeah.
perhaps we could use it more, to be honest.
And I believe my own belief is that open space meeting is one of the best in terms of including people and solving problems internally. So awesome. All right, our time is off. Thank you so much
Thank you.
for your
My pleasure.
time, and thanks myself for recording this in a good sound quality. That's my first interview, by the way. Anyway, thank you, and have a
So,
great conference.
yeah.